A Napa guy knows not to judge a man by his car's multicolored paint job or absence of modern gadgetry. Who cares if it's technically old enough to vote and the windows are powered by the strength of your left arm? Your monthly payment is zero, and it'll stay that way. Because with over 400,000 parts and a little Napa know-how, you can keep anything on the road. She may not be pretty, but she's all yours. That's Napa know-how.
Blog Talk Radio.
Well, good evening, folks, and thank you for tuning in with me once again to another edition of True Conservative Radio. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost, and once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. I can see we have many people listening live already to the broadcast. And if you happen to be listening to me into the archive and you want to participate in the live broadcast, these broadcasts are sporadic, so please bookmark the webpage at blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And also, I'm on Twitter, folks. I encourage everybody to follow me on Twitter and at the same time, Twitter me, for heaven's sake. You know, if you're listening, you're not doing anything, instead of playing with your Peter Popper, go out there and Twitter that you're listening to the True Conservative Radio Show. Twitter about the activities and the commentary that we're conducting on this broadcast, because it's important. Because let me tell you, in this day and age, I've come to know that this damn Twitter crap gets around. I mean, people are twittering around like they're, following the anal passage of Tweety Bird, for heaven's sake. And I don't mean to be so graphic. But, folks, I'm just trying to emphasize, please, Twitter. If you're on the broadcast, if you're listening live, Twitter the damn thing, please. And follow me on Twitter as well. Twitter.com/ghostpolitics. All one word. There's no underscores. Ghost Politics. Anyway, folks, it is 4:20, and I know that all you ass clowns that are out here puffing on the Magic Dragon, I'm sure you're, got your little panties up your ass, and you're thinking you're looking like some damn stripper out of the damn Scores strip club out of New York or some crap, thinking,
oh, yes, it's 420. He told me happy 420. He's a pot smoker.
That's just absolutely false. And I want everybody to realize that. I want to emphasize what today is for all the folks that don't understand the significance of 420. I know that there's a lot of people probably tuning into the liberal and feminist media, getting this 420 reference being shoved down their holes, and the only people that really do get it are those that intertwine themselves with the modern-day filth pop culture, or that are involved with puffing the Magic Dragon, for heaven's sake. But for all those folks that are unaware, 420 represents the quote-unquote numerical code for consuming tetrahydrocannabinol, folks. All right? I kid you not, folks. That is the code. From what I have read and I've researched, 420 is the police code for possession of tetrahydrocannabinol, marijuana, reefer, wacky tobacco, grass, whatever you want, cannabis, sativa, whatever you want to call this filth, this disgusting garbage. And I want to emphasize to everyone out there, even though we have had discussions about the possible legalization of all drugs in a responsible manner, funded by the American taxpayers, and of course also implemented by the American government. But, folks, let me tell you something. I'm not saying that we need to just go ahead and embrace this drug culture. I'm completely against the drug culture. All right? I'm completely against it. I think it's filth. I think it's only produced the amount of liberal and feminist infestation that you see currently in America. As a matter of fact, if we look back at the roots of this infestation of liberalism and feminism back in the damn 60s and 70s, what influenced these morons? Well, by God, it was the damn drug culture. It was all that damn acid and all that damn pot they were smoking. They were out there consuming drugs like they were going out of style, for heaven's sake. And then we wonder why they were so susceptible to this whole socialist, communist, Karl Marx worshiping concept. And then we wonder why they're bequeathing this same knowledge to our children, to future generations. Now, folks, when I say that we need to legalize drugs in a responsible manner, I say that the government needs to take responsibility and understand the epidemic that we have upon our hands here. All right? I mean, 80% of the world's drugs are consumed right here in America. And as a result, we have a supposed war on drugs that is being funded continuously, year after year, billions of dollars for this supposed war on drugs. And what has it done besides put people in prison? What has it done besides create an industry in the black market for drugs to be so high-priced that whoever is the drug lord or the kingpin of the connection that actually brings the drugs in America is actually going to be the underworld billionaire? That's why we were so worried about Pablo Escobar. Remember that fruity-ass bastard, Pablo Escobar? Well, the reason the United States assassinated his ass is because he had that much influence, because he made billions, with a B, billions of dollars in the underworld, selling this narcotics to America. Why? Because 80% of the world's drugs are consumed right here in America, folks. And we are the ones sitting out here making it so illegal, and you know, we got the DEA, we got the narcos after these people, we got all kinds of undercover agents, all kinds of tax-paying dollars going to this crap. And what has it done? It's done nothing. That's why I say that the government needs to take responsibility and take all that money we've blown in the supposed war on drugs, and we should fund some sort of an apparatus to distribute and cultivate these drugs in a responsible manner. What I suggested in a previous show, and we're going to get into this real quick, and then I'm going to move on, folks, because I want to underscore that I am not for drugs, all right? This 420 crap is just a bunch of nonsense. It's liberal and feminist crap to subdue your children into believing that this Karl Marx worshiping nonsense somehow has some sort of substance. They got to be cracked up on something to believe this crap. But, folks, I think the government needs to open dispensary locations at high-dense metropolises. There needs to be a building dedicated to dispensing these narcotics to these damn drug addicts, these idiots that are going to continue to use drugs no matter what. You might as well cut the complete black market out. That's what I'm against, folks. I'm against the black market. I hate drug dealers. I hate these idiots in South America that are causing the destabilization of Mexico, being funded by our money, you idiots. Because we have drugs so illegal that the damn markup on the son of a bitch is so damn huge that people are making billions. So I think that we need to have some sort of government dispensary of these narcotics so we can monitor and track who is consuming these narcotics, folks. And let me tell you something. We would completely devalue the whole cost, the whole image of these drugs. I mean, these drugs would be nullified. I mean, let me tell you how easy it is to make money on narcotics, folks, and this is why you've got so many people lured to this crap. You can literally take $80 worth of cocaine, you know, cut it up a little bit, or, you know, do something to it with baking soda. I don't know what the hell they do with it, but lo and behold, they've got $250 off that crap. I mean, this is why people are getting into this crap, folks. We got to nip it in the bud. And this,
oh, happy 420, happy 420.
I'm against that crap too, folks. It's this damn tetrahydrocannabinol, this damn marijuana, whatever you want to call this crap. This is what has subdued our children, folks. I mean, just look at how glamorized it is in liberal and feminist Hollywood. Look at how these damn rappers are out here trying to get your child to believing that, hey, it's okay to blaze up a blunt any time of the day when you wake up in the damn morning. It's okay to consume this until you're in the grave, for heaven's sake. It's disgusting. And why? Why is this whole subculture of marijuana consumption? Where does it come from? It's from the liberals. It's from the feminists, you idiots. They're the ones trying to subdue your children into believing that this dumbass Karl Marx worshiping crap that we are witnessing right before our very eyes has some sort of substance or some sort of political significance. And that's why, folks, this is why I think that we need to stop with this whole garbage about,
oh yeah, happy 420.
I want to call out a particular network, GTV. I don't know if you, I'm sure most folks that are out here on the internet know what GTV is. GTV is supposed to be the geek network. It's supposed to be specifically driven to the demographic of idiots that are consistently on the internet looking for pornography or trying to look for a damn girlfriend or whatever they do online nowadays. But you even got this ridiculous GTV nonsense, I don't know if it's the Geek Network or the Game Network or the four-eyed, freckle-faced, beaten stepchild network. I don't know what it is. But they are actually celebrating today, folks. And this is a damn network specifically advertised for people who play video games. And who plays video games, folks? Your children. Your damn children are out here playing these video games, and they're going to the damn Game Network. They're going to GTV to figure out the latest game news, the latest game developers. This is the kind of content that this particular network provides, and at the same time, they are celebrating today, 420, all right? 420, which represents I don't know, numerically it represents the secret code of marijuana consumption or possession of marijuana. And I think it's disgusting out here that you've got GTV celebrating 420. They should be ashamed of themselves. All those pricks out there. The idiots that are the executives of that stupid, ridiculous filth network. The idiots that are actually embracing this whole nonsense. And,
oh yeah, happy 420. Let me smoke a joint like I'm smoking a chimney out of my head hole.
This is ridiculous, folks. I can't believe that we're sitting here and embracing this crap. And here we are, we're having this idea that it's okay to be baked out of your mind. It's okay to just be bombed out of your mind because we're just going to embrace this as an American pop culture. We're just going to go ahead and pussy pamper this type of activity. And I say no, and I say the hell with 420. That's what I say, folks. And if you're sitting here celebrating this ridiculous so-called underworld holiday, you should be ashamed of yourself. You need to look at yourself in the mirror and get your damn priorities straight, you stupid milky liquor. Anyway, folks, I want to hear from you. 646-652-4869. I just wanted to talk a little bit about today because there is some big-time significance on 420. These stupid potheads, these idiots that are half bombed out of their minds, they're more worried about, buying the next water pipe or the damn marijuana bong than they are worried about, figuring out how the hell their future is going to continue on with this ridiculous nonsense that's being put forth right here in America. It's horrible. It's just unbelievably disgusting, filthy. I mean, it makes me want to I literally want to go in here. I want to take a bath in my bathroom right now because I can't believe that this is the America that we've become to know and love out here. 420. Oh, yes, let me. Oh, yeah, I just love that reefer, dude. Oh, yeah. Shut your mouth. You should just shut your mouth, and you should be ashamed of yourself. If you're out there consuming that crap, that's why you're susceptible to liberalism. If you're out there consuming that crap, that's why you're susceptible to the ignorance that you're in. Because you need to be in your own sound mind. Your mind needs to be crisp. to understand the manipulation, the blatant propaganda that's being put forth right before our very eyes. But unfortunately, you idiots are hypnotized. You're out here smoking the magic dragon. You're puffing on Philly blunts. You're puffing on water bongs, whatever the case might be, when you should be having your eye on the ball, and that ball is America, which is right now imploding from the inside out because you have neglected to basically come up with your end of the bargain when it comes to for the people, by the people. You decided to go out there and be a decadent piece of trash and be more worried about, the latest, gas grill or the latest, little car that'll get little, 20-year-old girls wetting their pants when you, go by with your 50-year-old prostate-infected ass because,
oh, look, he's got a car. Oh, yeah.
Shut your mouth. You should have been worried about America. You should have been worried about the liberals and feminists infesting not only our institutions with their ridiculous rhetoric and their ridiculous agenda, but our children. What about our children, for Christ's sake, folks? They're the ones being anesthetized with this idea that it's okay to have single-parent families. It's okay to be octomom and shit out about 14 children. It's okay to go to some damn mad scientist and have him stick a turkey baster up your uterus hole and have yourself a genetic freak show family like Octomom. Oh, it's great. Isn't that a wonderful America? Huh?
Oh, it's a great world, after all.
It's unfortunate, folks. I'm really disgusted. I'm really disgusted. Like I said, it burns a hole in my stomach. I wouldn't be surprised if I had a damn ulcer right now, but you know what, folks? I don't care. I don't care. I have a damn ripped voice box. I got high blood pressure because of this show. I'm probably developing a damn ulcer, but you know what, folks? I don't care. I hope that these words, I hope that the things that I say on this program penetrate that stupid cranium of yours, because obviously nothing else is out here. You're too anesthetized with liberal and feminist Hollywood, having them suggest to you what your perspective of life should be. All right, you got liberal and feminist Hollywood saying,
oh, yeah, happy 420. It's okay to smoke a Philly blunt in front of your little 1-year-old child. It's okay. It's natural. It's liberalism and feminism.
This is it, folks. This is America. This is the new liberal and feminist America, and I hope that you are all happy with it because you asked for it. Now you got it. Now you got it, folks. And I want to hear from you. I beg you, any of you damn liberal long hairs, if you've got some substance, if you think that you can put some kind of substance on the damn debating table, I challenge you to call me right now at 646-652-4869. Stop being one of these damn keyboard heroes, one of these milky lickers that flap their fat sausages of fingers on the keyboard thinking that they're going to do something in text chat. I challenge you to get your fat lard ass up and go to the nearest telephone, get on that horn and give me a damn call and provide yourself some decent substance so I can make you look like a mental midget. I challenge all of you damn liberals. But you're not going to call up and do that. What you're going to do is you're going to call up and agitate. Typical classic liberal and feminist method to try to misdirect everyone's conscience into going into another direction and instead of actually focusing at the subject matter at hand. That's what we're talking about, folks. And I'm sick of this 420 crap. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of looking at it. I'm sick of these idiot, four-eyed, freckle-faced nerds on GTV glamorizing it. I'm sick of all this crap. Aren't you, folks? I mean, this is why I have this broadcast, and whether you're listening to me live or in the archive, this is why I want you to call in and tell me your perspective. 646-652-4869. I mean, are you accepting this filth that liberalism and feminism is imposing upon us, embracing 420, the consumption of marijuana, the abuse of marijuana right in front of children in broad daylight, in public? Is this what we're embracing out here? Well, Well, I guess it is, folks, but I'm not embracing it, all right? If you're one of these idiots that are puffing on the Magic Dragon, you're probably puffing on another pole that we don't even want to go to. We don't even want to know what kind of poles you're got your mouth on, you fruity-ass twinkle-toes bastards out there, you idiots that are so bombed out of your minds with tetrahydrocannabinol that you've been susceptible to this liberalism and feminism. It's disgusting. 646-652-4869. We're going to go ahead and segue into the next subject matter of the program, folks. Of course, today commemorates the 10-year anniversary of the Columbine shootings, where Eric Harris and Derek Klebold, or Derek Harris or Eric Klebold, well, whatever those idiots' names were, they went inside Columbine High School because, I don't know, they didn't get laid enough, or they were picked on, they got slapped in the back of the head or something, they weren't asked to be on the football team, whatever it was. These idiots decided to be susceptible to all this ridiculous filth that we glamorize out here in America, and lo and behold, they were somehow motivated to participate in such a suicidal, homicidal, heinous act against humanity. I mean, that's frankly what it is. It's just a horrible, suicidal, homicidal attack against humanity out here. It's disgusting. And somebody in the chat room saying it's Dylan Klebold. Well, thank you very much for clarifying me on that. But both of those two morons that went in there and caused this horrific tragedy deserve no highlight. They're disgusting. They're filth. And what really upsets me about this situation, folks, before I get into any further discourse about the Columbine shooting situation, I mean, the parents of these two lunatics somehow got away scot-free. And this is what I don't seem to understand out here. I've got parents in local communities out here in Texas going up into my, establishments, because I am a small business owner. They come up to me and they're telling me that their, kids are missing about 4 or 5 days of school because they're sick with ailments and allergies or whatever the case might be, and you got the damn truancy officer ready to stick these damn parents in jail because they're not sending their kids to go to the public education, liberal, and feminist hellholes so they can be indoctrinated and pussified by their ridiculous nonsense. But what I don't understand is what's up with the parents here, all right? I mean, whatever happened to those stupid people? I mean, these people, with all due respect, in my view, they are as much responsible for this as the kids were. And it seemed to me, I didn't see any of these parents on trial. I mean, they just kind of got swept under the rug, for heaven's sake. But the parents of these children, if this were the Old West, I mean, somebody should have had a damn gun battle at the OK Corral with these pieces of crap so that they could answer for their disgusting, despicable offspring infecting America, infecting the world with their disgusting, homicidal fantasies, for heaven's sake. And, of course, all this crap was induced by the liberal and feminist entertainment industry, the liberal and feminist video game industry, these video games that emphasize shooting up people as some sort of chic thing to do, trivializing life, making life no big deal. That's the agenda of the liberal and the feminist, folks. You have to penetrate that in the root of your skull, folks, because that is the ultimate agenda of the liberal and feminist, is to trivialize the whole concept of life itself. And they have achieved that. In my opinion, they have achieved that crap. They have achieved it. And here we are, 10 years later, where, we have these idiot kids that went into a damn school because, they got slapped in the back of the mouth or took a little bit of bullying or got kicked in the ass or whatever happened. They didn't get laid enough or whatever the case might be. We got these morons that decided to just go into a damn high school, go ballistic, and decided to create some sort of homicidal and suicidal havoc. Now, folks, everybody asks, well, why did this happen? Why did this happen? If you're asking yourself why it happened, you're an imbecile, all right? You're probably one of these morons that are raising a teenage girl in this modern-day society and looking at them and saying, oh, my baby wouldn't do that. My baby wouldn't be going out there being a philanderous whorebag. That's not my baby. Let me tell you something. Let me reassure you something. If you are having a teenage daughter in modern-day America, you better go out there and get her tested at a damn hospital. I guarantee you, you're gonna find a destructed vulva, or whatever it is, whatever the crap it is. You're gonna find evidence of a de-virginization, a deflowerization of your sweet and innocent little girl, folks, because this isn't the old days. I mean, hell, this isn't even the 80s anymore. In the 80s, at least, they had a half-ass decency on network television to not emphasize this perverted crap, emphasize this violent nonsense. They would have, at least the networks would have the decency to try to, at least masquerade these so-called sexual depravity and violence. But nowadays, folks, you go on the big three, NBC, ABC, CBS, what do you get? You get nothing but a bunch of filth. You get emphasis of perverted ideas, perverted lifestyles. You get sexual perversions. You got emphasis on, that these ideas that, it's okay to be a single mom. It's okay. It's okay to be some, just look at the damn Disney Channel and the Nickelodeon Channel that are being broadcasted to your children. And take a look at the emphasis of single parents on those shows. They're emphasizing this crap as if it's something, it's social evolution. Social evolution, my ass. And here we are 10 years later, Columbine. What have we accomplished, folks? What have we accomplished as far as making a social atmosphere for our children that would help develop their minds with some type of a moral ethos? What have we done for our children? We've done absolutely nothing. Have we learned anything from this Columbine shooting crap? No. I think it's an unfortunate incident. It shouldn't have happened. It's sad that it happened. But by God, folks, I think that the parents, what happened to these idiots' parents here? No one ever asked that question back in those days. The parents were able to crawl up into some hole somewhere, because they had, maybe a good lawyer or a couple of dollars in the bank, and they were able to have idiots represent them or some crap. What happened to the damn parents? Where did they go? I understand, if I'm not mistaken, there was a couple of civil trials against the folks. I don't know the findings with that. I don't know whatever happened to that nature. But folks, I think that these parents should have been criminally prosecuted. I still think they should be criminally prosecuted. All right, we should have set a precedent right there and then. We should have set a precedent that if you're going to have children and they are under the age of 18, you are responsible for their actions. If they're going to go out there and kill a bunch of people, well, by God, you should be responsible for it because you should have saw this coming. All right? But what's unfortunate, what do we have now? We live in a liberal and feminist society where we can now pass it off on these so-called phobias, this pseudoscience called psychology and psychiatry. And let me tell you something, folks. If you actually believe in this nonsense, if you actually believe in the pseudoscience of psychology and psychiatry, well then, it's no wonder that your personality type is probably universal across this country. I bet you we could find 1 million idiots with the same personality, same thoughts, same motivations, same everything as you. So if you think that this pseudoscience, if you think of these idiots out here that, are half kooks themselves, I don't know if you've idiots ever seen a shrink in your day, but these shrinks are out here popping pills right in front of you before you're about to, unearth all your hidden demons, for heaven's sake. These idiots are out here, got OCD, obsessive compulsive, all this ridiculous made-up nonsense. It's all garbage, all of it. And you see, they're going to pass the ball off on that. That's what they'll do. They'll pass the ball off. They'll say, the kids were depressed. They got autism. They got, what are all these damn disorders now? Hyper attention deficit disorder and depression disorders. I mean, you got all these labels now. Whatever happened to personal responsibility? Huh? Whatever happened to that? Folks, I don't think we've learned anything 10 years from now, 10 years from Columbine shootings. That was a horrific incident, and we've learned absolutely nothing. All we've learned is that this Columbine incident only amplified the glorification of the sick and sadistic music and the sick and sadistic video games that motivated this crime. I mean, don't you understand that, you know, these characters that, you know, were out here inspiring these children out here to believe that it's okay to just trivialize life, like to kill somebody, to shoot somebody in the head is like killing a damn fly or a cockroach. I mean, this is the dehumanization. This is why liberalism and feminism is so dangerous, folks. That's why it's so damn dangerous, because they trivialize life. They trivialize the idea of life. They trivialize anything that has to do with giving humanity any type of credit, any type of sympathy whatsoever. They disguise all their rhetoric behind, oh, I'm a man or a woman of the people. All these damn liberal and feminist so-called leaders, that's what they all say. I'm a man or a woman of the people. And yet, what do? They just glorify their bureaucratic position and assert their authority to the fullest degree. And if that means extending their authority, well, by God, they do it, don't they? And don't those liberals and feminists love to do that crap? They love to extend their authority. They love to shut you up, don't they, huh? If you happen to have any kind of opposition to these damn two ideologies, they try to do whatever it takes to eliminate your dissent. Folks, I am living proof of this. I've got liberals and feminists writing the Blog Talk Radio Network for where I broadcast from. This is where the broadcast originates, Blog Talk Radio Network. I've got folks writing the Blog Talk Radio Network telling them to take me off the air. I mean, they're telling them that I'm a bad man. I've got people calling up or emailing the Blog Talk Radio Network telling them that I'm the big bad wolf, that I'm somehow a dangerous man because I'm so against liberalism and feminism. I mean, I've had women groups write and say, oh, I'm an anti-woman. I'm anti-woman. Which is not the case whatsoever, folks. What I am is I'm a foot soldier for the American family. That's what I am. I'm a foot soldier for the American family. And I am disgusted. It's a disgrace to America's history that single-parent families are now the majority of the day. It's a disgrace that 10 years later from these Columbine shootings, we have learned nothing. As a matter of fact, folks, we have only gotten worse. We've embraced these sick and demented entertainment and video game outlets that these two lunatics from the Columbine shootings, that they glorified, that they sought after, that they were addicted to, these damn sick and sadistic video games, these sick and sadistic songs, these musicians that glorify death and destruction, Satanism, killing yourself, suicide. This is what your children are listening to while you're out there playing with your pecker or doing whatever the hell you're doing instead of being a damn parent. This is what your children are doing. This is what they're participating in right here. And we haven't learned diddly. We haven't learned a freaking thing. As a matter of fact, we are at the bowels of morality at this present day, at this present stage, at this present moment right here in America. And it makes me sick. 646-652-4869. I'm going to go ahead and take a caller here. Hey, Des, what is it?
You got me on the air?
Yeah, I got you on the air. Well, what is it? You're flapping your fat Cheeto-stained fingers on the keyboard in my chat room, harassing me. And what is it?
How am I harassing you?
Well, what's your point now?
No, answer my question. This is a two-way conversation, isn't it?
No, you answer my question, you stupid milky liquor. What is it?
Hey, answer my question.
What's your damn question, you stupid shit-kicking hick?
Well, what I've been listening to for quite a while, maybe a couple of weeks, whatever. You are a Marxist. You know that?
Oh, I'm a Marxist? Hold on just a
Yeah.
second. Oh, hold on just 1 second. Hold on. Shut your hole for a second, all right? Are you telling me, and you're accusing me, a true conservative, a real conservative, a foot soldier for the American family, somebody who believes in America, somebody who believes in the Constitution, who's been here for 2 years trying to tell the American people to wake up? You're accusing me of being a Marxist, you filthy piece of redneck cheese whiz guzzling crap? Are you sitting here and telling me this right now?
Yes, I just did. I mean, do you need to repeat it? No, give me your definition of what a conservative is.
I'm a damn conservative. You want to hear? You want to see definition of conservative? You're looking at him right now, buddy.
I can't see. What's your definition?
Let me tell you. Hold on, if you sit there and shut your hole, you want to talk about a definition of conservatism? That's me. That's somebody who believes in the American family. That's somebody who believes in the Constitution, separation of the state's powers from the federal powers. Somebody who believes in states' rights. Somebody who believes in the rights of the unborn. Somebody who believes in this country. Not anybody who embraces this socialistic doctrine. Not anybody who embraces this Karl Marx worshiping. Not anybody who sits here and embraces entitlements, collects entitlements, thinks entitlements is somehow American. That's a conservative, Des. Well, what's your idea of a conservative there, you freaking milky liquor?
You talking about Republicans or Democrats?
Well, first of all, I am neither or, okay? I am not a Republican or a Democrat. I'm a conservative, damn it.
What does that mean?
What are you talking about?
You don't sound like a conservative, sound like a raving liberal Marxist.
I sound like a raving liberal Marxist. Can you explain and elaborate how I'm sounding like a damn Marxist?
Because your philosophy is that the
hold on just a second. Hey, Des, I understand that you're calling me from the click to talk option here on the Blog Talk Radio Network. You're cutting in and out because obviously you're probably downloading pornography or, philandering around looking for naked pictures of Ricky Martin's butt crack or whatever in the hell you're doing here on the Internet. But you need to stop downloading the pornography so we can have the voice packets carry from your computer up to the Blog Talk Radio Network and have them broadcast to the people here. So please stop downloading the damn pornography. I'm going to take you off the damn mute button and say what the hell you're going to say. How am I a damn Marxist there?
Piece of shit. You are. You're pathetic.
I'm pathetic. How am I pathetic?
Well, because you're a liar. You're a hypocrite. You have no substance. I mean, what else can I say?
Well, try to provide substance to single-parent families being the majority of the day. You justify it right now. You tell me why it's justified.
You can't even maintain a conversation. Listen to me. You can't even maintain a conversation because
I want you to justify single-parent families. I want you to justify it.
Where'd that come from?
Can you just justify it? Because you're sitting here saying that I'm some sort of a liberal Marxist. Liberal Marxists embrace the single-parent family. They embrace your children to being subjected to their propaganda and the liberal education system.
No.
What? No. Why don't you get to your damn point, you stupid moron?
Well, be quiet, and I'll try to do that. Marxists like yourself will exploit people's emotions. Is what you do. You exploit other people's emotions, and you have no substance. I mean, what else can I say?
So that's your debate, that I'm preying on people's emotions? Well, what do you want? You want everybody to be a damn robot? Huh? You want everybody to just say, we shouldn't really have an opinion on, a Barack Obama giving away the American taxpayers' dollars to all the cronies. We shouldn't say anything because we shouldn't be emotional. We shouldn't be emotional about single-parent families being the majority of the day. We shouldn't be emotional about that. Is that what you're telling me, you piece of crap? Is that what you're telling me right now, Des? Tell me right now.
You want me to justify abortion?
I want you to tell me your point. Get to your damn point, Des. You sound drunk, all right? Put the bottle down and get to the point.
You're so funny, man. I mean, what makes you... why can't you have a civilized a debate or talk? I mean, conversation. You make accusations that you have no justification, because your philosophy is that there's no justification for your ends. I mean, you just do what you want to do without any determination of your actions. Correct?
What in the blue hell are you talking about? Stop trying to sound sophisticated. It's not working. We all know you're a dumb shit-kicking hick. Just get to the point, please.
What point do you want me to get to?
Just why did you call, Des? You're calling me a Marxist. Why am I a Marxist, all right? You're saying that I'm exploiting people's emotions. All right, get to the point. How am I a Marxist there, you fruity ass?
That's the point. You can't understand that? You're exploiting your listeners or whoever's listening to their emotions by blatantly making accusations towards these people and towards other things that you don't even know what you're talking about. But that's what you get. And what you believe and you think you're getting power out of this, it's not working.
What are you drinking, Des? Is it Jim Beam? Huh? Is it a cheap old bottle of Grandpa's old cough medicine? I mean, we can't even understand you, Des.
Hey, I want to go ahead and play your game, okay? Okay, I'm drinking and I'm drunk. Okay, what else?
It's more than obvious, all right?
Yeah, okay, I'm drunk. Okay, now what do you want to talk about?
Why are you calling my show? You're disrupting my show. I got people listening in here, and I know that you're a big internet TV star. You say that all the time in the damn chat room. We don't really care. So, get to the damn point. Okay, I'm a Marxist because I'm exploiting emotions, even though I'm just trying to ignite the fervor of American patriotism in anybody who listens to this program. But you're insisting and construing that as somehow Marxist-related. Now, go ahead and get to your point.
Well, I'm a moron and a racist, and I have no intelligent views. So therefore, you're the good guy here, right?
Can you just get to the damn point, Des? All right?
I just did.
You're the good guy. Come on, stop sounding like some fruity-ass bastard.
I said you were the good guy.
Stop sounding like a fruity bastard that just came out of a San Francisco bathhouse and talk with a pear. Talk with a pear.
I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm homosexual now. What else you want to talk about?
Let me, get this moron off the line, please. Get him off. Yeah, get him off. Stupid morons. You see, folks, this is the type of crap I get here, all right? This is the type of crap. I get no discourse. I tried to provide this man the opportunity to say whatever the hell he wanted to say. And what did he want to say? He wanted to have a conversation with me like we're old chums or something. Like we went to the old fishing hole and caught ourselves a big fat catfish or something. I mean, I'm not your chum, Des, all right? I'm not your friend. As a matter of fact, you sound like some old prostate-infected bastard that's probably had one too many packs of Camel Smokes in your life. You're sitting there probably all alone with your impotent Peter in your hand, wishing that you had a woman actually backing you up with your stupidity and your ignorance. All right, so just sit there and shut up. Unless you're going to call back and provide some substance here on the debating table, all right, then maybe, just maybe, we can talk here. All right, I'm trying to provide substance. I'm trying to help America to get out of this Karl Marx worship and funk that we seem to find ourselves trapped in current present-day America. And I want to hear from you. I don't want to hear from anybody else from you. All right? Anybody else but you. 646-652-4869. Give me a call right now. And I want to hear what you have to say. Now, we talked a little bit about the Columbine shootings. I'm going to go ahead and segue into a real touchy situation, folks. And there's an unfortunate situation that has happened out in the southern region around the Florida, Tennessee, that area. What happened, folks, is our American veterans, and I know this is going to sound disgusting, it's going to sound sick, but, folks, our American veterans may have been exposed to HIV/AIDS because of clinical errors, folks. Now this is a real story. It's actually been circulating in the underground news circuits, and it's finally getting into the mainstream media. It's finally catching some wind. I'm reading the report out of Fox News, and it's out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. But, folks, they put this call out on CNN some time ago that American veterans could have been exposed to HIV/AIDS because they were exposed to it through non-treated medical products. Now, what does this mean? Well, what happened, folks, is unclean medical equipment. They had one particular scenario. They're trying to find different scenarios. There's a big investigation about this. Of course, it's secretive because it's the American military trying to investigate themselves. But what they've come out public with via CNN and other reports is that veterans in the southern regions around Florida, we're now getting reports out of Tennessee and other regions out there, may have been exposed to HIV/AIDS because of unclean equipment. Unclean equipment. I mean, people were having colon checkups, and apparently the idiots that were working at the clinic, for whatever reason, decided to use the same colon inspector, or I don't know what they decided to do, but they didn't clean it. And our American veterans, folks, may have been exposed to this horrific nonsense. And we've already learned today that the VA hospital saying that 3 patients are positive for HIV after exposure to tainted medical equipment. And, folks, you've got the VA trying to deny it. The VA is trying to say that there is no direct proof that these particular individuals were infected with HIV/AIDS with these particular pieces of equipment. And this is the story here, folks. I want to hear from you. I mean, this is the same government that everybody is saying is so great, and we need to do this, we need to do that. I want to hear from you. 646-652-4869. I mean, we broke the report before it came out. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago, when we went on the air and stated that the Department of Homeland Security is now labeling American veterans as right-wing extremists or potential terrorists. And now we have reports that our American veterans may have been exposed to HIV/AIDS because of the lackadaisical approach taken by the clinical staff at the VA hospitals out in the southern regions out here. And I strongly advise you to look at the report if you're really interested in it, folks. It's an extensive situation. It's serious. And what I want to know is, how is this going to motivate potential recruits into the military branches of our government? The Department of Homeland Security labeling American veterans as so-called right-wing extremists or terrorists, potential terrorists. And now you've got the VA hospital potentially exposing HIV/AIDS to veterans that went in for a damn colon checkup because some moron in the clinic decided, whether it was because of cutbacks in cost, which there shouldn't be because it's the government, you morons, or it just could have been they're just lazy. Typical American work ethic, huh? I'm just lazy. We'll use the same colonoscopy pole on different asses all day. I mean, I just don't understand it. And I want to hear from you. Are you a veteran? Or are you somebody that could have been potentially exposed to this stuff? I mean, are you a wife of a veteran? I want to hear from you. Well, how do you feel about this crap? This is disgusting. I mean, this is how we treat our veterans out here? 646-652-4869. I want to hear from you, folks. I want to hear from you. I mean, I think this is a grotesque slap in the face to veterans that fought and potentially would have laid their lives and did lay their lives on the line for this great country. I just don't understand it. 646-652-4869, folks. I mean, is this what America's come to? Huh? I mean, is this American work ethic at its best out here? That, you've got lazy clinical nurses or whoever handles these medical equipment. They decide, well, I'm just too lazy. I don't want to replace the colon hose that inspects colons. I don't want to replace it, so I'm going to use the same colon poll on different asses all day and potentially expose veterans to HIV/AIDS. Welcome to the new America, folks. Welcome to the new America. 646-652-4869. We're going to take a caller here from the 111 area code, and before I put them on the air, I want to warn everybody that this could be a potential prank call, and if it is, well, remember, folks, this is the type of method of agitation that these damn liberals try to implement on this show to try to deviate your mind from the discourse that's being taken forth at hand here. 646-652-4869. 111, you're on the air.
Ghost?
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, this ain't no prank call, Ghost. I'm
What's
just tuning into the show. I don't know what subject matter you've started off the show with, but I want to talk about, just for a few minutes, illegal immigration here.
All right, well, go ahead.
I'm sorry to switch subjects. I don't know what you were talking about, but
no, we talk about immigration on a consistent basis here. It's affecting our country. It's affecting the integrity of America.
Exactly, and I'm a social observer just like you, my friend, and I'm living out here on the West Coast and the left coast, and I'm seeing things with my own eyes getting rapidly worse. I'm seeing it's just everything is changing. I'm seeing a lot of areas that I've seen 20 years used to be untouched. I know that buildings are going up, but it's a lot different now. I mean, we're seeing it's almost like living in Southern California, which I did for a while. It just when do we stop? Who is letting all these people across the border, and is it meant to be that way? Is the question I'm asking.
Well, it certainly seems like it's meant to be that way. We've been calling for border, not only securing our borders, but taking the illegal immigrants that are devaluing the cost of American labor. We need to get these people out. And on some of the show topics that we've had, or some of the show that we had on this topic, I discussed on why can't the federal government just cut federal funding to sanctuary cities that are providing safe havens to these damn illegal immigrants. And, of course, they're going to be liberal safe havens that are city-based. Why don't we just cut federal funding to these pieces of trash, and then maybe then they'll start realizing, well, we're not going to have ourselves a city if we don't have funding, and if we don't have funding because of these illegal immigrants, they got to go. And make go ahead.
A lot of these illegal immigrants, I don't have anything against Hispanic people. I worked in Southern California for a while, and I've noticed that a lot of these people are good family people. They have a lot of good family values. And but a lot of these people I see in the different places, you don't know where they come from, who they are. If a lot of these people are desperate, and that they're, when you're in that situation, you turn to crime and a lot of that stuff, and you just don't know who to trust. And it's getting bad, Ghost. I know you know it because you're in Texas. I'm out here on the left coast. They're funneling up through California, all the way. Who knows how long before they stretch, everywhere.
Well, let me tell you, they are everywhere, and it's a very dangerous situation. I'm seeing it right here in Texas. Mexico is a potential failed state, and I believe it's going to be a failed state within the next year and a half because narcotics traffickers or narcotics cultivators in South America are directly influencing the destabilization of that country. And lo and behold, we're having more and more illegal immigrants hop across the border. And nobody really keeps track of the numbers, but I've read numbers as big as 60 million illegal immigrants currently in this country that are undocumented, and yet they are collecting entitlements that the everyday American taxpayer are entitled to. They are collecting free education, free medical care. I know that you're on the West Coast, so you know that the hospitals out there are closing up out the wazoo because these immigrants are just coming in and getting medical checkups on a weekly basis, and they're flooding up the emergency rooms. No insurance, no type of Medicaid, nothing. And we're left flipping the tab. And I think go ahead.
You have to ask why, Ghost. I mean, why? I mean, if these people are here illegally,
it's a liberal agenda, sir.
It's
a liberal agenda. It's a liberal agenda to undermine the Constitution, undermine the preservation of America.
I don't know if I disagree with you, and I know a lot of people out there, they need to wake up and really start using their mind and thinking, what's going on here,
Absolutely.
because you know, it never used to be this way, and a lot of people, you know, you got to value where you're at and what the, you know, like you say, you know, you got to respect America, and you know, you don't respect the integrity of America by letting thousands and thousands and thousands and millions of illegals just pour across the border, and you know, you don't know who these people are and what they're, you know, what's wrong with Mexico?
I'll tell you what's wrong with Mexico. There is no middle class. You're either filthy rich or dirt poor. I mean,
they're living right next door. What is the problem here?
It's the way their government's structured. They're in the pipeline, and this goes back to the drug discourse that we had at the beginning of the program. They are the pipeline to the country that consumes 80% of the world's narcotics. So their country is literally being undermined by the potential influence or direct influence of narcotics traffickers. We've seen it throughout the history of this whole drug epidemic. We saw Pablo Escobar basically run rampant all over Mexico when he was the drug kingpin on that situation. So you have a lot of people that are dirt poor that know that they're never going to ever, there's no opportunity in Mexico. If you're dirt poor, you're going to stay dirt poor. If you're filthy rich, you're going to stay filthy rich. As a matter of fact, last year, the richest man in the world came from Mexico. His name was Julio Slim, the richest man in the world. So it just goes to show you how filthy rich they are out there. But what's unfortunate is that the dirt poor are coming right into America, and what they're doing, and I challenge you, since you live on the West Coast, to go out on a Friday evening once everybody gets paid to a Western Union and watch how many Spanish-speaking folks go to the Western Union, take the checks that they just cashed, and send it right back to Mexico.
I've already pretty much known that, Ghost, and you know, it's a sad situation. You have to wonder, you know, and plus all these guns going in the opposite direction. You're thinking, you know, what's going on here? You know,
it's a liberal agenda, sir. I'm telling you. That's why I've been screaming for 2 years on here. This is not a joke. I mean, why do you think the liberals are out here trying to humanize, even though they dehumanize everything else from abortion to single-parent families, they want to somehow humanize the idea that, oh, well, the immigrants just coming over to get an opportunity. They want the jobs Americans don't want. They try to humanize this crap. But the point is they try to humanize this crap, and they throw a humanitarian spin on it so they can get all these liberal rabble-rousers thinking that, oh, we're providing some humanitarian aid to, you know, these poor illegal immigrants, when in actuality they are invading our country. They're invaders.
Exactly. I mean, it has nothing to do with that spin that anybody could put on it. They are invading. It's illegal. I mean, the word illegal should still mean something in this country, should it not?
Well, it doesn't seem to be. I mean, we're celebrating 420 here, and everybody seems to be blazing up blunts. I've smelt reefer everywhere I've gone out here because people are celebrating this ridiculous 420 nonsense. I mean, I think that we're just morally bankrupt. I mean, you know, we need some sort of conservative revival in emphasizing moral ethos. I'm not saying emphasize it on any kind of religious doctrine. You had secular humanists that discussed the concept of moral ethos. You had Aristotle, who talked about moral ethos on a very constructive and yet critical level. And I think that people need to start reading that we need some sort of moral integrity so that we can take ourselves out of this ridiculous, decadent, materialistic funk that we're in and start realizing that the forefathers that left this country to us, Americans, to the descendants, they gave us rights that were never before given to every man before that document. And for us to sit here and wipe our asses with it and not worry about it and be more worried about, you know, going out there and getting the latest plasma screen TV or looking on the boob tube, worrying about the latest muff that Lindsay Lohan is diving in, I think it's grotesque. And that's why I come up on here on a consistent basis in hopes of getting people to go out there and talk to other people. That's what we need to do. It has to start at the grassroots.
You're exactly right in your points, Ghost. And, you know, I love the flat screen TV. I love, you know, look at Lindsay Lohan's, you know, picture in the magazine every once in a while. But we're living in a new time that nobody's ever lived in. You know, the media, the press, the technology, it's all new, and people need to wake up and start thinking about, you where we're going, because a lot of this new generation that's growing up, they just, like you say, they're just tickling their ass crack, playing with their entertainment, and they're not seeing what's going on. You got a lot of, I guess you could say, a lot of suspect people making big decisions, and people should be a little more concerned about where things are heading right now, Ghost, and keep doing what you're doing, and I don't believe you're part of any conspiracy or anything like that.
Hey, okay, thanks a lot. I appreciate the call. I don't know if that laugh there at the end means that you're one of them Alex Jones Kool-Aid drinkers and are trying to somehow discredit me as, one of these reptilian characters, that somehow shapeshifts and, converts myself into a Tyrannosaurus Rex or some crap, but I appreciate the commentary, and a lot of the discourse that we had there about illegal immigration is very true. A lot of the things that we are witnessing here in America are not American, particularly of which the immigration issue and the issue we were discussing before we took the call, which was American veterans potentially being exposed to HIV/AIDS because of clinical mistakes, unclean equipment out at the VA hospitals down there in Tennessee and Florida and that region. And out of Fox News and the AP, out of the VA, 3 patients positive for HIV after exposure. This is out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. And, folks, I just don't know what, I don't even know what to say to something like that. We are infecting our veterans out here. We don't even have the common courtesy to sit here and provide them decent medical equipment out here. This is grotesque. I mean, is this the America that we all come to know and love? I mean, we all grew up in this country, right? I mean, you went to school, you went to elementary school. At some point in time, you interpreted this reality through some sort of innocent goggles or innocent perspective. I mean, how did we get this way? How did we become this way? It's disgusting, folks. This is not America. This is some sort of Karl Marx worshiping liberal nonsense. That's what it is, folks. And I'm calling it out for what it is, and that's why I continue to do these broadcasts, because if we don't, well, then we're going to continue to get what we have continued to see here in modern-day America. And I want to hear from you, 646-652-4869. You are listening to True Conservative Radio. I am your host, the man they call Ghost, and we are 2 minutes into the second hour of True Conservative Radio. Folks, please, if you happen to be listening to me, whether live or in the archive, I strongly advise you to Twitter. Twitter about the broadcast, Twitter about things that I'm saying, because, folks, we need to spread the broadcast around as much as possible. I want you to spread the link like wildfire, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. Follow me on Twitter as well, folks. Follow me on Twitter. It's twitter.com/ghostpolitics. All one word, no underscores, Ghost Politics, folks. That's the best way to keep track of these sporadic live broadcasts if you want to sit in and listen live and be in the live chat room that we're sitting in, chatting in. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in live with me at the same time. But to go back to this veteran situation where the VA hospitals have potentially infected American veterans with HIV/AIDS because of unclean medical equipment, where is all our tax money going if we can't have proper medical equipment to examine our American veterans that went out there and fought for this country? All right? I don't understand this crap. I mean, 2 weeks or a week and a half ago, we broke the story that the Department of Homeland Security is labeling American veterans as right-wing extremists, as potential terrorists. And then we're hit up with this news, folks. I mean, is this the American dream that you were brought up to believe? I don't know, folks. This is why we need morality in America. This is why we need conservative, true conservative principles being implemented out here. And I need your help. We all need each other's help to spread that word of true conservatism. American constitutionalism. That's what I'm talking about. Not this Karl Marx worshiping horse crap. Not this, we got to spread the wealth. We got to nationalize everything. We got to nationalize the banks. You know, I mean, we talked about how we've got Barack Obama He was touring the country for the past couple of weeks. Or touring the country, touring the world. What the hell am I talking about? He's been touring the world for the past couple of weeks out here, and he was apologizing for America to the Islamic world. We reported last week that he released the classified CIA documents emphasizing the interrogation techniques that were used during, interrogations of high-risk terrorists like Abu Zubaydah and Khalid Sheikh Mohammed. And, folks, I'm just saying, folks, I mean, we have to remember that there's still terrorists out there. But, folks, at the same time, why are we apologizing to these idiots? Why are we apologizing for hitting up these damn terrorists? We should be finding them, and we should be executing them, for heaven's sake. I mean, but just imagine, these idiot Islamic extremists, these Islamic radicals out here. Like I said in the previous show, just imagine them. They're having a field day out here. Look at the Barack Obama. Look at him over there. He's out here apologizing for America. We need to do a jihad. Folks, I don't know where we're headed. I don't know where we're going. But, folks, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I don't like where we're headed, where we're going. I don't like the news that I continue to report on this broadcast. It seems that there could be never any good news. There's always got to be something negative that I got to sit here and discuss, and it makes me sick. What about America progressing, for heaven's sake? Anyway, I want to hear from you, 646-652-4869. I'm going to go ahead and segue into the next subject matter of the program, but before I do, folks, we need to start caring for our American veterans out here, all right? We can't neglect these guys. They went out and fought for us there, you stupid pieces of crap, and, it's a grotesque display of lack of American patriotism to allow our veterans to not only be classified as potential right-wing extremists or terrorists by the Department of Homeland Security, but it's also a grotesque display of so-called American work ethic to expose them to HIV/AIDS because they didn't want to clean the equipment they used to inspect their colons. It's disgusting. So, folks, don't forget about American veterans out here. All right? Don't forget about them. Anyway, I want to segue into the next topic in the program, folks. And the next topic we're going to discuss is the infamous pharmaceutical companies that we've come to know and love ever since the late 90s, ever since they started advertising every damn drug from boner pills to making your damn fingernails harder or some crap. We got the pharmaceutical companies in the news, and this was an excellent report out of the Associated Press about the United States manufacturers of drugs, of legal drugs, the pharmaceutical companies. The AP's reported that at least 271 million pounds of pharmaceuticals have been dumped into the waterways that provide drinking water for America. Isn't this great, huh? Isn't this wonderful? You got the pharmaceutical industry who's sitting here peddling us legal drugs like a damn drug pusher at a playground trying to get your kids to get their first snort off the damn swing or something. It's just grotesque. And here they are tainting our water with 271 pounds of pharmaceuticals. And, folks, it runs the gambit. It runs the gambit on what has been dumped into our water supply. And you see, folks, what's unfortunate is that all this has been legal. That's right, folks. According to the report, all this has been done legally under the nose of the FDA because there are no regulations that prohibit this type of activity of pharmaceutical companies dumping, pharmaceutical waste, expired lithium and expired nitroglycerin and expired Viagra and who the hell else knows what else into the waterways that supply America with drinking water. All right? It's horrific. It's disgusting. I don't know what's going on here. Is this America? Now, folks, before I get into this rant about the pharmaceutical companies, I want to emphasize to everyone that don't believe your doctors, okay? Because the doctors have become the modern-day dope pushers out here. Haven't you noticed that? After every damn advertisement, tell your doctor. Tell your doctor. And now, well, I don't know about now, but before medicine was potentially going to be socialized by Obama, before the potential universal health care initiatives that this current liberal regime is trying to initiate, when students and potential medical students thought that they were going to become millionaires if they decided to get a medical degree and become an MD, and at the same time get their pharmaceutical degrees concurrently so that they can dish out the same drugs they're prescribing. That's right. So, folks, if your doctor tries to diagnose you with some sort of malarkey, by all means, this is the modern day and age of the Internet. Go out there and research it. Get a second opinion. Get a third opinion. Make sure that whatever damn little drug they're trying to peddle and make you eat like a damn lab rat run into a food pellet, stop yourself and ask yourself, is it worth it? Are the side effects worth it? I mean, have you heard the damn advertising for these damn pharmaceutical companies?
May cause coughing, may cause anal leakage, may cause rectal discharge, may cause...
I mean, what the hell? What the hell? I mean, some of these damn drugs, you might as well do damn cocaine. And I'm not advocating that, folks, believe me. I'm a damn conservative, all right? I'm a conservative, damn it! And I'm not advocating that, but all the damn ailments that some of these damn drugs are putting forth in the American people. And just to think that these expired pharmaceuticals, expired Viagra, expired lithium, expired antibiotics, was being dumped into waterways that supply the American people drinking water, huh? This is sick! This is disgusting, folks! I mean, but welcome to the new modern-day America, folks. This is what happens when you sit on your thumbs. This is what happens when you don't participate in your damn government. You gotta participate in it, damn it! You can't sit on your fat ass and expect this thing to run on itself! You gotta do something, damn it. You gotta do something. Well, that's why we've accepted this ridiculous Karl Marx worship and malarkey. 646-652-4869. We got a caller here from 111. You're on the air. Hello? Well, I guess they didn't want to talk, folks. I guess, they don't want to talk. And by all means, if you're just listening, I'm sorry. Because there are some folks that can't get themselves to a computer, so they know the dial-in number. They probably got a Twitter on their damn cell phone. And they're calling up and listening to the True Conservative Radio Show, which I appreciate. So for the caller that was calling in for the 111 area code, I'm sorry. I understand that people like to listen to the broadcast via the telephone because they can't be around. You know, you got the new Bluetooth technology, you got new headphones and that sort of thing. So, of course, these people are going to participate. And I don't blame them, folks. I'd want to hear what's going on this program also. And the reason is, folks, is because you're not hearing this type of news being highlighted on the boob tube, on the mainstream media outlets. Now, I know that I'm sitting here saying a lot of bad news to folks, and I'm sorry. I don't mean to get you upset, but we have to be real. And you know, folks, for all the folks that have been listening to me on a consistent basis, they know that I've been screaming on this program for 2 years. As a matter of fact, this program has caused me to have a high blood pressure problem. I have a torn voice box, all kinds of ailments. I probably have a damn ulcer. But I've been trying to emphasize on trying to calm down. You know, I've actually attempted to see a few consultants on, calming down. And according to most folks, according to the folks that have been consulting me on calming down, you're supposed to put a lot of emphasis on breathing, you know? You're supposed to breathe in and out, you know? So, you know what, folks? I don't want to feel like a dumb jackass in doing it myself, you know? I don't want to be some idiot because, I can feel my heart pumping. I can feel the damn vein in the back of my neck, pumping through. It wants to bust through my damn neck, for heaven's sake. I can feel the veins in my head throbbing. So I know that I need to calm down out here. My damn blood pressure is going through the damn roof. My damn heart is pumping and pumping. So I've got to calm down, folks. So please, if just do it with me here and see if it works. This is supposed to be some sort of self-hypnosis. Believe it or not, I actually paid this stupid neurotic New Age moron to actually consult me on having, to calm my nerves, a natural way instead of popping some sort of stupid, ridiculous pill. So what I do is, this is what I'm supposed to do. Okay, let me emphasize my breathing. So please don't make me feel like a jackass. I want you to participate in it with me. Here we go. And you're supposed to just, continue the breathing, continue emphasizing the breathing. And I'm supposed to, picture, one of the most beautiful scenes that I like, I'm supposed to look at waterfalls and hear the water running in the background and just relax. And then you just continue going in through your nose, out your mouth. Continue going and just relax yourself. You can feel yourself relaxing from the back of your neck. You can feel the tingle of relaxation go down your neck down to your shoulder, and you can feel me talking. You can listen to me talking, but you just don't you don't care about getting up. You don't care about moving. You just care about breathing. You care about being in that society that doesn't emphasize single-parent families, being in that society that doesn't embrace 10-year-olds having children, being in that society that doesn't embrace liberalism and feminism, being a part of that society that actually cares about the Constitution. That's what I should be thinking about. Yeah, good. Yeah. I just want to take it. What is this piece of crap? Let me break it. That piece of crap out of here! Now I feel better. Now I feel better, folks. 646-652-4869. I want to hear from you, folks. I want to hear from you right now. 111 area code, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, man, what's up? What y'all talking about tonight, man? What was the nice? I like that nice exercise you just did, man. What was that for?
Well, I'm pissed off because we've got liberals and feminists trying to ruin America, trying to get us to worship Karl Marx.
Oh yeah, that's not right. That's crazy. Can't have an economy run like that.
Yeah. Well, what are you? Some sort of hip hopper or something?
Huh?
Are you some kind of a hip hopper or something?
Nah, I'm in charge of this show called Dre Radio, and we about to take over your show because you screaming out that Goonie shit. We not trying to hear that, man. We trying to hear Dre Radio.
You sit there and shut your stupid, urban, vernacular-ridden, saggy pants having, wish you had some sort of articulation in your vernacular-looking, piece of sidewares hat wearing, piece of milky-licking crap up. Sit there and shut your mouth. Okay, since you have me on your show, I think this is DJ Lee Jizzle or Dre Radio, whatever. Since you have me on your show, I want to tell your fans something. Okay, I'm glad you called me. This is another Blog Talk Radio Network jackass who's trying to emphasize that rap is so great. Let me tell your audience something, all right? Rap is crap, all right? Rap is crap. I wipe my dirty, diarrhea-ridden ass crack whenever I'm sick with rap music. I hate rap. There is no talent to it. It's a disgrace. And I've said this on previous programs, folks. I think that these rappers that are out here promoting this violent activity, that are promoting sexual promiscuousness, that are out here promoting this crap, they should be held liable. They should be sued by parents that lost their children to gang violence because they're the ones out here inducing this crap. So, you know, Dre Radio, you know, I mean, first of all, you sounded like a white person trying to be black. I mean, I could sound blacker than you. Watch this.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I know you trying to sit up here trying to crack your little button, man, but you know what I'm saying? You better back up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's ridiculous. You know, hip-hop is not a culture. Rap is crap, all right? Rap is crap. Let me tell you what I think about rap. Let me show all of you stupid hip-hop worshiping pieces of trash what I think about rap. This is what I think of it. That's what I think of it, you stupid morons. Give me a break. Calling up my shows.
Hey, man, we just took over your show, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Growing up in the hood, yeah.
Just sit there and shut up, all right? Shut your mouth.
You on radio right now. I'm going to need you to shut the fuck up right now, you fucking crackhead. You must be a crackhead. One of them socialist fucking queer-ass bitch niggas, man. Put all that dumb shit on the fucking...
Are you listening to this moron?
No.
Is everybody listening to that moron, folks? That is your children right there. I bet you the parents of that child are in the bedroom somewhere. They're out there in the basement trying to think that they're straight out of Compton, you know? These are probably white kids in suburban America that are being influenced by these rappers that have never seen the streets. These rappers have never seen the streets. These gangster rappers, these 50 Cents, and all these other idiots, they've never seen the streets. I mean, 50 Cent ripped off his little tag name from a former drug addict or a drug dealer from the Bronx, New York, named 50 Cent. So give me a damn break. Now, I'm going to go ahead and see what else they have to say, because watch this, I can sound blacker than them.
Hey, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? Hey, let me put you back on the air, you know what I mean?
Hey, shut your retarded ass up, man. You don't sound black. You sound like a fucking fag on fucking heroin, you dumb bitch. Shut your dumb ass up. Everybody listen to what the fuck you saying. It's Dre Radio. This is a takeover. Catch me if you can, motherfucker.
Yeah, get that motherfucker off the line, you know what I'm saying? What up, man? This is Ghost, man. You know what I'm saying? True Conservative Radio, you know what I'm saying? I can talk like this, too, you know what I'm saying? So can I be a part of the hip-hop community, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You sound like a cracker-ass cracker. Here, let's put that cracker on. Hey, Cracker, you on there, man? You on there, Cracker?
Man. Yeah, man.
So what the fuck is going on with y'all niggas, man?
What you got to say?
Talking all that
Nigga,
retarded
fuck
shit.
your life, nigga.
Fuck what y'all talking about, man?
Man,
You straight radio, bitch.
You know what I'm
This
saying?
Straight Radio, we live enough.
Hey, man, calm your ass down. You know what I'm saying? I just took a dirty
I'm sorry, I can't keep talking that way. It makes me sick. Let me tell you something, all right? I know that you think that you're a part of some sort of hip-hop culture because you can emulate certain vernacular from urban America, okay? But you're not, all right? Anybody can do it. Anybody can sound like they're straight out of Compton, all right? It doesn't take a brain scientist. You're not accomplishing nothing. Rap is crap. So instead of cursing, instead of saying, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying, why don't you get up on the horn here and say what you got to say? You sound like an ignorant bastard. So go ahead and say what you have to say. Say why rap isn't crap. I'm about to put you back on. Say why rap isn't crap, you stupid milky liquor.
Why you listening to what the fuck you saying? You wasting your breath, you bitch-ass motherfucker. You need some fucking help. You need Ritalin, man. I'm scared for you now. You scared the shit out of me with that breathe in through the nose.
It's funny that you said that. Here, just shut your mouth for a second there, you stupid wannabe. It's funny that you said Ritalin because that's probably what got you to the position that you're in. Why did you say Ritalin? Were you prescribed Ritalin? Did your mom say, you know what, I'm sick of this stupid hyperactive brat, you know? I mean, settle his ass down. You know, and they took you to some shrink or some pseudoscientist and said, look, I got this stupid kid here, what do? What do I do? And say, well, we'll go ahead and throw some stupid riddling at him, and it should do him just fine. Lo and behold, maybe 15, 20 years later, we got you, a sorry excuse for human life, calling up saying,
hey, man, this is Dre Radio, you know what I'm saying? We just took over your show, man, you know what I'm saying?
Sit there and shut your mouth, all right? You're not saying anything. I am making you look lower than a leprechaun's nutsack, and the best you can come up with is 4-letter words that you heard from Boys in the Hood. Now come up on here and say something, or before I make you look like a 4-eyed, freckle-faced, beaten, nipple-clamp-loving, butt-plug-up-the-ass-looking, wish-you-had-a-clue-having, chicken-eating, corn-boy trash. Now go ahead.
You bitch-ass nigga, motherfucking dumb-ass, dumb, stupid bitch-ass nigga, man, get off this dick. Get off dicks, man. You look like you sit on dicks all day.
All right, we're going to go ahead and disconnect this fool. Bye-bye, okay? We already made you look lower than Roseanne Barr chasing after a greasy cheeseburger with her hands tied behind her back. Maybe if you had a little bit of an education, or maybe if you read a little bit, maybe you'd have a little bit more of an expanded vocabulary than, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just sit there and shut up, all right? Take that, all right? Take that, moron. Anyway, is there anybody else besides some other stupid moron who's trying to get themselves notoriety through my show? Is there anybody else out there that's got some true discourse about, any kind of political ideas out here? I mean, it's making me sick here. I mean, I've got some morons calling me up thinking that they're accomplishing something in life. Thinking that they're actually pulling off a prank call. You know what's even more unfortunate? I bet you I wrecked that young man's day. I bet you I wrecked his whole night. I bet you he thought he was going to call me up and he was going to get me all riled up and he was going to make me look stupid. Instead, I made him look stupid to the 3 people that are listening to him and his stupid broadcast. So take that, Dre Radio. Take a little bit of that, Dre Radio, all right, whatever the hell you are. What are you going to do? You going to play your little hip-hop records, huh? Is that what you're going to do? You know, play your little hip-hop records and think you're all cool and whatnot? Huh? Just sit there and shut up. 646-652-4869, folks. I mean, I want to talk to some people here. I mean, we've talked about some serious discussions, and unfortunately, lo and behold, we've got, idiots that are straight out of the damn Soul Train Awards, the Vibe Awards, or, all those other violent award shows that are related to hip-hop out here trying to stir up the pot, so to speak. I really don't appreciate that crap. Should all be ashamed of yourselves, all of you. Anyway, folks, I didn't mean the show to be sidetracked by some stupid liberal hip-hop piece of garbage. But, folks, that's what happens. I mean, just imagine, how did that young man, who obviously did not sound African-American, he didn't sound black, how could a young man like that attempt to think that he has any type of legitimacy in this reality that we call present-day America? How is he going to have any type of legitimacy in the world thinking that he's some kind of G out of Compton when he knows his sorry ass was raised in some kind of a damn ridiculous trailer park guzzling down Cheese Whiz and ramen noodles? All right, we're not stupid. You're not out of Compton, all right? No matter how hard you try, it ain't going to work. You still sound stupid. You're a moron. So get over it. 646-652-4869 is the number to call, folks. I want to hear from you. All right, now we've got about 32 minutes left here in the program. We discussed a variety of different subject matters, Columbine shootings, veterans being infected with HIV because of the damn clinical mistakes that these ass clowns out there in the clinics and the VA hospitals are out here not cleaning the medical equipment being used on our veterans, America's finest, and I just don't understand. Anyway, folks, 646-652-4869 is the number to call. And we're going to take a caller here. Hold on, we'll see if we can get him on the air. Hey, hello, you're on the air.
Hello, dude. Hey, dude.
Yeah, you're on the True Conservative Radio.
Yeah, dude, I wanted to talk to you about what you said about 420, dude. I think what you said about 420 was ridiculous, and I don't think you should be that way with pot smokers, dude.
Now, why in the blue hell should I not be that way with pot smokers? Can you explain that to me? I mean, are you one of these morons that are puffing the Magic Dragon and thinking it's okay? How old are you, for Christ's sake? I mean, can you tell me your age?
Hey, yo, dude, that's not really important, dude. What's important is, dude, is that you sound really upset. You sound like the type of dude that probably, you know, abuses kids or something, dude. It's just mellow out, man.
Put this idiot on mute. Put him on mute, please. I mean, you see what I'm saying here, folks? Do you see what I'm saying here? This is the kind of malarkey that we're being exposed to. Some idiot Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure wannabe moron calling up saying, oh, it's okay to puff on the damn Magic Dragon. I mean, you know, what the hell is your name anyway, you stupid pothead idiot? What's your name?
Hey, dude, am I on the air, dude?
Yeah, you're on the damn air. What's your damn problem?
Well, yo, dude, I heard you talk about 420 earlier, dude. You know, that 420 is like some sort of bad event. And, dude, it's just about mellowing out and smoking weed, dude. I mean, you've never smoked weed in your life, dude?
You're damn right I've never smoked weed in my life. Are you kidding me? Because I'm a damn conservative, you stupid dumb moron. I mean, you're sitting here trying to advocate to whoever's listening into the show that, hey, dude, it's okay. I mean, is that how you talk? I mean, how did you get that vernacular of saying, hey, dude? Why don't you explain that to us?
Well, dude, I don't know why you're getting all upset, dude. I'm just saying that 420 actually brings people together, dude. Pot gives, dude, everybody the right to just mellow out, dude. If you would smoke a little bit, dude, you wouldn't be all this uptight, dude. You know, that's what I'm calling. That's why I'm saying, dude.
All right, dude, we thank you very much for, you know, sitting here saying that I'm some sort of a basket case or a lunatic or somebody who has hyperactive whatever, and that I need to smoke reefer, but I don't want to do it. I want to know from you, since you sound like you're high now. As a matter of fact, are you high now, or are you just, you know, playing with your packer shaft?
Well, dude, it doesn't matter if I'm high right now. As a matter of fact, I'm smoking right now, dude.
Great. Are you kidding me? You're smoking reefer right now? Are you kidding me?
Dude, just slow down, dude. You know, you're going too fast for me, dude. I don't react like you, dude, you know?
Oh, God. Am I actually having a conversation with some stupid pothead here? Here, put him on mute for a second. Here, look. The reason that this stupid pothead obviously is calling in is because I made some remarks about the whole concept of 420, because today is 420, all right? Today is 420. But unfortunately, we don't know what 420 is, at least those of us that aren't participating in puffing the Magic Dragon, those of us that aren't in this underworld that old dude over here, all right, is sitting here trying to shove in our faces. So I am exposing those to the true conservative people that listen to my broadcast, that 420 today is a commemorative day in the minds of potheads out here everywhere. They're out here blazing up a storm. You even have the GTV. It's a network specifically geared towards gamers, towards individuals who use the internet. They're actually celebrating this ridiculous nonsense of 420. I mean, they're celebrating it. I mean, they're like, oh, happy 420, hopefully you're token, and that sort of thing. I mean, they're actually telling your children that it's okay. Now, let me get this moron back on the air here and see if it's okay with him if his kid smokes on the Magic Dragon there. Hey, are you there, sir?
Yeah, dude. Am I on, dude?
Yeah, you're on the air. Now, what I want to know is would you advise your child to smoke reefer?
Yeah, dude, I don't have any problem. I'd rather my child, dude, have, like, reefer than, like, you know, that coca leaf or, dude, acid. Oh, dude, I had a bad acid trip one time, dude.
I don't even want to tell you about it, dude.
Well, I'm glad that you feel that it's okay to expose your child to marijuana, and obviously you would drop some acid with them, but how old are you anyway? Are you still there, or are you going to say anything?
Dude, I'm trying to answer, dude, but you're just mellow out, dude. Just mellow out, man. Look, all I'm saying is, dude, is to everybody out there listening, dude, you've got conservative dudes like this dude trying to say that 420 and pot smoking is somehow some kind of a bad idea, but it's not, dude. So for all you people that are hiding your kids from the reefer, dude, don't, dude. I mean, you just keep them smoking. It's better than doing heroin, dude. Like I said, I had a bad acid trip, and dude.
Just shut this moron up, please. Can you shut him up? I think we had enough of this moron. Anyway, I mean, is there anybody else besides morons that are out here smoking reefer, that are trying to act like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure or Spicoli from Fast Times at Richmond High or some crap? I mean, is there anybody out here with any kind of substance? We got 24 minutes here left in the program. We talk about a variety of different issues that affect you and me as American people, and all we can get for discourse is nothing but a bunch of damn potheads and a bunch of liberal long hairs and tree huggers and feminist muff divers, for heaven's sake. I mean, we did have that one caller who did call in earlier discussing his thoughts about immigration, and folks, anybody who listens to this program knows my particular persuasion on immigration. I think it sucks. I think it's sad. I think that we're spitting in the face. Well, we've already proven that the American government is spitting in the face of the American veteran just out of spite for some reason. I mean, they're labeling them through the Department of Homeland Security as right-wing extremists or potential terrorists. They're infecting or potentially infecting our veterans at these VA hospitals with unclean equipment. They're out here just, I mean, is this how we repay the American veteran? I want to hear from you. Did you serve in the military? I mean, do you live in the Tennessee, Florida area and had a damn colonoscopy at any point in time? Oh, by God, you should be calling me up, 646-652-4869. I want to hear from you, folks. Anyway, let me just go ahead and go on to other subject matters in the news today, folks. Now, I look on the Yahoo News, and the reason I give Yahoo so much crap is because Yahoo is actually the homepage for a lot of morons out here, and the first thing that they see when they approach the Yahoo webpage is the little news area. And the little news area here is talking about this moron. I don't know if you know him, and if you don't know him, he's not really important enough to know, but I'm just going to enlighten you about this character because I'm starting to see this stupid, ridiculous, twinkle-toesed, fat, bloviated moron on a consistent basis in a variety of different programs. And I'm talking about this Perez Hilton. Now, I don't know if you know who this moron is. He's some fat, fruity ass who's supposed to be some sort of critique for Hollywood gossip or Hollywood, visual attire. I don't know what this fruity bastard does. But lo and behold, you go on Yahoo.com, and they got this fat, twinkle toes, taking it up the poop chute, feminine fruity ass right here in the front cover, for heaven's sake. I mean, don't we have a little bit more things to worry about than to sit here and worry about what Perez Hilton, some stupid, fat, ridiculous twinkle toes, taking and pulls up the poop chute having fruity bastard? Isn't there other things to talk about? I mean, don't you understand that we're in a recession? We're seeing a systematic transition into Karl Marx worshiping. I mean, the single-parent families are the majority of the day. But no, you know what we have to talk about? We got to talk about what Perez Hilton is talking about. Because this fat twinkle-toes bastard knows fashion, doesn't he, huh? Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use this right here, this little billy club that I got right here, and I am going to use this table filled with whatever the crap is on it as an effigy. That's right. This is an effigy of Perez Hilton, and I'm going to beat your face, all right? I am building an effigy to beat your face, you stupid, God damn it, dumbass idiot! You make me sick to my stomach! Is this what America's become? Instead of talking about preserving our goddamn Constitution, you're talking about Perez Hilton? You stupid pieces of this piece of crap! Got a damn mess all over the place, but you know what, folks? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care because I want everybody to make sure that they understand where I'm coming from. I want the vernacular, I want the linguistics to penetrate your conscience. I want my words to haunt your subconscious. I want you to understand that I'm as serious as a heart attack, and if I was to sit here and drop dead right this very moment, I hope it would spark the synapses in your stupid, thick numbskulls to go out there and do something. It's not that hard. It's not that difficult, for heaven's sake. 646-652-4869 is the number to call. 111, you're on the air.
Yes, my friend, dear beloved Ghost. How you doing, man?
How you doing? Is this Raza?
Yeah, this is Outside the Box production, Reza, yes. And we do appreciate you every night. But the question is, my friend, if something happens to you, then we don't have your show every night. So please, a little bit calmness, so because we don't want you have any, problem with your heart or etc.
Well, I appreciate it, but you know what? I'm just so motivated. I'm invigorated. I'm inspired.
Yes, I know you have a passion. I know you do this not for just for a show or etc. I know you have real passion inside you. Your heart is pumping for this country, but it's everybody's. My heart is pumping too for this beloved country, but unfortunately, they use the Iceland as a piggy kind of bank that financial Armageddon for Iceland. Then they wanted to see how these people in the Iceland will react, and they reacted harshly. And so now they know what they are not going to probably bring martial law for a while. Instead, they are going to bring financial Armageddon to USA. And then one night, Argentina, they went through 3 times. They slept, and then in the morning, their money worth nothing. Or then the new money printed, and it's like Mozambique and Zambia, I believe. It's 10 million of their money printed, and they could only get 500 million of that money out every day, limited. With that, what could you buy? Not much. So you see what I'm saying? They are going to first take us through financial Armageddon. You see, up to 3 days ago, everybody say CNBC and Bloomberg saying economic getting very good, economic. So they want you, trick you, put all your money into stock market, which is crap. And as a result, today just Wells Fargo lost $6. JP Morgan lost $4. Bank of America lost $3, etc. And KeyBank lost $2 something to $8. So these are zombie banks, and then basically they trick you, my friend. Am I not right?
Well, what's happening here, in my opinion, is the systematic transition into what we know of as something that's quasi-socialist or communist in nature. I think that the liberals have it in their focal point in their agenda to somehow undermine the integrity of America, of the Constitution. They want to implement some sort of authoritarian government system, and at the same time, this whole economic situation that we have found ourselves in is a product of the private sector and the government sector conspiring to possibly work together in this new quasi-socialist communist apparatus, or whatever you want to call this crap.
Actually, I call him BHO for short. Barack Hussein Obama. Is because his name's too long. So yeah, I mean, he is of course he's not only socialist, he's a communist, he's a Hitler, he's a Mussolini, he's a Ayatollah Khomeini, he's a Saddam Hussein of USA. So basically, those people who vote for him, and then I see the clips, you can find it, that the lady say, I cannot wait for this moment of change. He's going to come and pay for my mortgage.
Oh yeah, we discussed that on this program. We discussed that clip.
He's going to pay for my gas. Pamela, her name is Pamela something. I mean, I hope Pamela listening to this show, and then she will call and say, yes, I was wrong. I was duped. They give me a teriyaki hashish dope, so I voted for Obama. You know, etc. I mean, this country has gone down the tube. We are Titanic. It's already struck iceberg, and now
we're sinking.
Certain ships are available, and now people are fighting to go see who will get to the ship can get to to get the freedom and to get away from the crap. But 98% of us, we all going down with the Titanic. This is end of USA. They're going to censorship, and not only censorship, and it's going to be like a communist China. I mean, it's going to be Internet 2 is coming. I mean, Blog Talk Radio probably we cannot talk like this, give truth information anymore.
That's why I continue to come up on here, Reza. That's why I continue to tell people that if we drop our eye off the ball, if we take our eye off the ball, they're going to implement authoritarianism. They're not going to want any dissent. I mean, we already have people writing into the Blog Talk Radio Network, women's groups, liberal groups trying to take me off the air because I'm getting their panties in a bundle because I'm exposing them for the authoritarians that they are. And that's why I continue to do these broadcasts in hopes of getting Americans aware of the fact that the only thing that they have to do is participate in this government actively. They need to put that as a focal point in their life. They need to dedicate time per week to dedicate to this government, informing themselves. I mean, we live in the day and age of the Internet where information is everywhere. There is no need for some idiot American to sit their fat asses on the damn couch while they're flipping on the boob tube solely for their information and news. There's the Internet. We've got people talking about these issues, and I think you're right, Reza. I think we're on the damn Titanic. It's scary. No one seems to notice. No one seems to care. You've got liberals out here and feminists who've been anesthetized with this political romance, thinking that this is somehow social evolution, that it's a great idea. They're entertaining the idea of Karl Marx. I mean, these are legitimate people in our government out here entertaining Karl Marx. I mean, this is a serious crisis for America, and I think people need to wake the hell up.
This is the fourth Messiah. I mean, they call him Imam Mahdi. They call him Fifth Buddha. They call him the Imam Messiah. I mean, Nation of Islam call him that all youths must be obey him. He's the Messiah. I mean, if this is the Messiah, then I am brother of the Messiah.
I don't think he's the Messiah, but
I know. I was joking with you. I was just.
I hear you.
It's a false Messiah. He's a false Messiah, and he's going to go and shook hands with Chavez. Chavez is anti-American. I mean, you remember when he came to United Nations, he said a smell of the sulfur is in the United Nations, and then they come and shake hands with each other in the summit in the one of the countries I just forgot. That you know which country next to Dominican Republic, and so then basically. That's not if he wants to deal with the Cuba, etc., etc.
Yeah, we talked about that a few shows ago, how he's lightening the embargo on Cuba. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Cuban cigars went on sale on the shelves of damn cigar shops here within the next couple of weeks.
I absolutely right. I'm with you 360%. And, nobody can, I mean, if you, the policy of the what Blog Talk is, if you don't like the show, don't listen to it. So if instead of come and want to close this show, that show, this show, that show, just tune in. I mean,
I agree.
We talk the truth. That's why the truth is hurt, and truth is treason at this time, and that's why they don't like.
Hello? You still there, Rizza? Well, I guess we must have lost Rizza, but thank you for calling, and you couldn't have said it any better, all right? I mean, you couldn't have said it any better. We got 9 minutes left in the program, folks, and before we head off the air on another great edition of the True Conservative Radio Show, I wanted to leave people with these last words. Now, we discussed a variety of different issues on this particular program, and I want to let everybody know that I am going to be on tomorrow, same place, around the same time. I usually broadcast Monday through Friday between the hours of 11:30 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. Central Time. So please follow me on Twitter. That's the best way to find out when I'm going to conduct a live broadcast. Twitter.com/ghostpolitics. And by all means, folks, if you're listening to me right now, please talk about the broadcast on Twitter. Twitter it up. Tweet like wildfire out there about the Blog Talk Radio Network's ghost, the big bad wolf of the network out here. But now that we got that out of the way, folks, we need to start realizing that America is in some turbulent times. I think it's even beyond turbulent times. I think they're dangerous times. I've been up here for 2 years trying to get people aware of the impending authoritarian, liberal, and feminist movement that has influenced not only every single bureaucratic system of our American government, but it's also influenced your children, the youth, the American people. And that's why I'm so critical, folks. That's why I say that the American public sucks. And the reason I say the American public sucks is because they allowed this to happen. They allowed it to happen. Because remember, folks, this is a government made for the people and by the people. But if the people fall asleep at the wheel, well then, by God, you are witnessing the very consequences of that scenario, folks. You're living it right here, right now. And I think it's disgusting. And, folks, you need to find it in your heart. You need to find it within yourself. You need to find it in your soul that you need to come out of your shell, that you need to come out of your cocoon, and you need to tell people that I'm an American and I'm a patriot and I'm not going to stand for this Karl Marx worshiping piece of crap. I'm going to get up and do something about it. Because this was the land of the free and the home of the brave. But it seems to me that it's now the land of the sheeple. It's the land of the popularity contest. It's the land of whoever has nice teeth. It's the land of whoever controls the liberal and feminist media. That's what it's the land of, folks, and we need to take it back. The people, the true conservative American people, the people who believe in the Constitution, the people who believe in the American dream. We need to take it back. We need to emphasize that we don't like single-parent families being the majority of the day. We don't like the sexual perversion and the violence being subjected to us 24 hours a day via the television. We don't like pedophiles being let out of prison after only 2 years. It's you liberals and you feminists that justify these pedophiles. It's you liberals and you feminists that justify teen pregnancy. It's you liberals and you feminists that justify the immoralization of the entire nation. You idiots! It makes me sick in my chest. I got crap everywhere over here. I got things broken on the floor. You people can hear the passion. You people can hear the fury within my voice, folks. I want to get it in you. Put it in you. Put it inside of you. And go out there and participate in this government. If you're an American patriot, go out there and participate. It's your duty, you idiot. It's your duty. It's your children, your grandchildren, your great-great-grandchildren that depend on it. So don't neglect it. Don't neglect it, folks. This is not a joke any longer. This is the new liberal and feminist America. And if you want to sit here and take it, if you want to sit here and embrace this garbage, well then, by God, you sit there and get on your knees and embrace this liberal and feminist crap. I know that I'm sitting here and there's people in the chat room saying, Ghost, calm down. You're going to have a heart attack. You're going to have a stroke. But you know what, folks? I don't care. I don't care. If I sit here and die right now, I hope that you have some synapses sparked in your brains, and it'll motivate you to go out there and participate in this great country, this country of liberty, this country of freedom, this country of the Constitution. I love this country, damn it. I love this country. But by God, the American people have been influenced by this ridiculous disease of liberalism and feminism. It's been infested with this political romance, this political idea that somehow you're going to be rewarded with houses in the sky and there's going to be money growing in every tree. We can't take this anymore, folks. We can't take it. Let me calm down, folks. I'm sweating up a storm. It's colder than hell in here, but I'm sweating. I got cold sweats because I can't believe that this is America. Anyway, folks, we got a little over 2 minutes left in the program. I want to thank everyone for tuning in with me live here on the broadcast or in the archive. Please, if you want to tune in with us live and participate, follow me on Twitter. It's the best way to figure out when I'm conducting a live broadcast. All right? That's twitter.com/ghostpolitics. All one word, no underscores. Do you understand what I'm saying here? Follow me on Twitter, and that'll be the easiest way, the quickest way, the fastest way to figure out a live broadcast being broadcasted right here on the Blog Talk Radio Network. And at the same time, folks, please broadcast it too, but please bookmark or add to your favorites the official Blog Talk Radio Network Ghost Show site at blogtalkradio.com/ghost, folks. All right, these broadcasts are sporadic, but folks, if you have a chance to sit here and chill with us on a live broadcast, by all means you want to do it. And folks, please, go out there and spread the link like wildfire. Tell everybody you know about True Conservative Radio, folks, because let me tell you something, our country is in dire straits. It's being infested with liberals and feminists. All right, single-parent families are the majority of the day. People are embracing teen pregnancy. All right, people think it's okay to be some philanderous whorebag out here. People think it's okay that single parents is somehow a social evolution. It's disgusting! And folks, I challenge you, I need your help. I am extending my hand. Please help me. Spread the link like wildfire. Go to the blogs. Go to the forums. Go to Twitter. Go to the damn network socialing sites. Go wherever you need to do and spread the link. blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And let them know that true conservatism is alive and well. It's alive and well, damn it. Anyway, folks, I want to thank you for tuning in with me. Please tune in for the next live broadcast tomorrow, same place, same time. Bookmark blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And please follow me on Twitter, folks. Anyway, until next time, thank you for tuning in with me. Long live the true conservative movement and death to feminism.
Boar's Head is bringing a slice of Japan to the deli. Introducing Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. Tender, slow-roasted chicken breast, coated in our signature teriyaki glaze, where ginger, garlic, and a hint of brown sugar meet for a flavor that's both sweet and savory. New Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. The bold flavor of Japan. Now at the deli. Only from Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.